panties. What the fuck is wrong with this chick? With the face for radio and the voice for Silent Hill, some gamer gremlin is back again. And Amber posted her new weekly vlog. We're at health updates and results, going back to the hospital and Keemstar's mad at me. Weekly vlog episode 9. Now, my first exposure to Keemstar was when I used to watch the YouTuber Tipster. You know, the guy that keeps rebranding himself every week or so. Back when he was just going over a YouTube drama, he was entertaining, but then he dipped his toes into political stuff, got involved with Keffels, yeah, all of that kind of stuff fell off the thing. But I do remember I was watching one of his live streams back before all of the weird stuff started happening, and Keemstar hops into his Discord, starts spitting some fire, I don't even remember what it was about, and then hops back out of the Discord like a chaos gremlin on speed. It was glorious, it was funny. I was just like, Keemstar's a funny one. So every once in a while I'll pop in on his stuff, but not a whole lot. But I did see Mr. Snowflake's coverage of the Keemstar calling Amberlyn Reed out. And I also saw Hecticana's call to action from all of Hater Nation. So, yeah. It's been a wild couple of days, hasn't it, guys? But let's get into the review. Let's see what Amber has to say about Keemstar being mad at her. And let's just have some fun. We can see what her oracle cards are trying to tell her that she's ignoring. We can see what other lies she decides to try and bring into the forefront. But let's go.
Hey guys, welcome to the weekly vlog. Normally I try my very hardest to start these vlogs uplifting, but I'm kind of just going through it right now. And if you guys did not watch my last videos, especially my last weekly vlog, I had to go to the ER. So I'm just gonna do a short story time.
Oh god, she's going to milk this shit for all it's fucking worth. And thumbnail content. Yes, we need the thumbnail content. All right, there we go.
I've been having anxiety about my health, and that made me want to go back on a GLP-1. So then I went to my primary care doctor, called, and they couldn't get me an appointment for a month. That was the soonest one. And then all of a sudden I'm having chest pain on my left side that I've never ever felt before. I'm not a chest pain girly pop. And at my size, the way that I...
Chest pain girly pop? What? You can get chest pain for anything. I was working on my writing today and I forgot to eat. And I actually have chest pain right now because I forgot to eat. Chest pain can come and go for random reasons.
I treat my body, which is not good. That's obviously worrisome. My mom agreed, we should go get that checked out just in case. Because there has been so many times where people think, oh...
You mean you manipulated her into taking you to the ER because you couldn't get into the doctor for a month?
It's just a pulled muscle. Oh, I just have gas. When they're literally going through something drastically worse. So I end up going. I went to the ER. They did all these tests. They said you were in the right place and we're gonna get this figured out. I got my blood taken. I got a chest x-ray. I had a CT scan done of my lungs. I had an EKG.
Wait, is she gonna tell us she has diabetes now?
All of it. They come back telling me everything looked good. But then you get paperwork before you leave the hospital.
Oh my god, now she's talking about the D-dimers, isn't she?
explaining your diagnosis is and like what to do. And I just like glanced at it and it said my D dimer is elevated, but they didn't mention that to me, which I thought was weird. So I asked the nurse about it. She acted kind of unfazed. I wish I would have asked the doctor, but I did not notice it before the doctor like said goodbye to me. So the nurse told me, make an appointment with your primary care doctor. So literally early this morning.
Okay, so D-dimers can also be elevated due to COVID infection and cellulitis infection, both of which she has had within the first few months of the year.
Like I did not even sleep. I stayed up because I was at the ER all night last night. So right at 8 a.m. on the dot, when my doctor's office opened, I called and said, is there a slot that's been freed? And I explained to them the situation. They said, no, there's not. You still have your appointment in a month, but we'll put you on the wait list just in case. But you should probably go to urgent care. They were saying how I need an ultrasound on my legs because if I don't have the blood clot in my lung, then it's obviously somewhere else. Since I suffer.
Wait, didn't she say she went back to the ER to get her legs x-rayed or whatever?
With lymphedema and lipedema, there's a big chance that it is in my legs. And obviously when urgent care was like saying all these things, it was freaking me out because it was only justifying the fact that I was already freaking out. So when urgent care said, okay, you need to go to the ER, I called the ER first because I'm not just going to show up because I don't know, is this an emergency or is it not? I don't want to waste anyone's time. So the lady who answered in the emergency department,
I don't want to waste anybody's time. Bullshit.
Said, I'm not supposed to like give medical advice, but if I were you, I would come in, yes. So now I'm sitting here like, what the heck? I have to go back to the emergency room because it's like, having an elevated D-dimer it does mean that something is wrong. And the fact that urgent...
Or it just means that you recently had an infection. Dun, dun, dun!
Care, also my doctor's office, also the emergency room thinks I need to get this figured out now instead of waiting a full month freaks me out. Because not only would I have to wait a full month, but then my primary care doctor would be like, okay, so these are your issues. So that means you need to schedule appointments for all of these things, which sometimes you schedule an appointment for an ultrasound and it's like 2 months away. Like that's just like how it works. Healthcare in the USA is crazy. So I'm being told by all these different professionals like in a row to like go be seen. So now I have to go back to the ER and I just feel scared. I also feel dumb. I don't know. I feel a lot of different ways. And then I signed into my little chart thing and it looks like some of my results are a little off and it definitely scares me. I mean,
you're over 500 pounds. Some of your results are going to be off. That is just the nature of the beast. I could probably go into the doctor right now, right this minute, with how hungry I am and the fact that I just drank a little bit of soda because I need the fucking calories right now. And they're going to be like, woman, what the fuck is wrong with you? Eat!
I don't know. I don't really feel like sharing those things. I feel like that's private. I literally was about to go on my laptop and pull it up for you guys, but I feel like I don't need to give all the info on my stuff, but there was a few...
Translation. She knows it's not going to be evidence for her. It'll be evidence against her.
Things that were off, and that was one of them was my D-dimer, which is what is causing me to be the most fearful. They were great last night.
Which your D-dimer is also elevated due to the fact that you recently had cellulitis, which they would have known because you should disclose that when you go to the ER. Like, hey, I did recently have cellulitis, and I don't think you're that dumb not to say it. But who knows? Who knows? But they would have looked at that, looked at the D-dimer, and went, oh, that's probably why the D-dimer is elevated.
So I don't want to like say anything bad, but it's just frustrating that I have to go back. Like I genuinely don't want to waste anybody's time. But thankfully where I live, there are so many emergency rooms. It's insane. So when I went last night, there was literally nobody there. It felt like the apocalypse. So it's not like I'm taking up another patient's time that they could be like seeing a doctor or something, because that's like something that I do worry about, is like taking up patients' times, doctors' times, where they could be taking care of someone else, etc.
Bullshit. You are so self-entitled. You would be pissed off if you walked into the ER and you had to wait,
etc. I am being directed that way, so that's what I'm about to go do. All right, you guys, finally leaving the emergency room. I was here for like 10 hours. They did an ultrasound and they saw no blood clot, so they gave me a number for like a specialist. So I'm gonna call there and schedule an appointment. So we're standing outside of the Denny's. We went to eat here. Thanks for taking me to the hospital twice. It's been a mess.
Yeah, long.
the fuck? I'm so worried I have elevated D-dimers and I might have a blood clot in my leg. Let's go to Denny's. What the fuck is wrong with this chick?
Hours there. We were there from like 4 p.m. to like...
What time is it right now?
midnight.
Yeah.
At the ER. Yeah.
Midnight. It's been crazy.
Yeah.
But
the 2 people recognized you in there.
Oh yeah. And Denny's. No, so there was 2 guys. They were probably, what, like 20?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe.
So they were like, you could tell they were like listening to my TikTok. It was the one that went viral. Well, it's not my TikTok, but I said it in a YouTube video. The one that was like, I asked for an apple, but got 2 tips, whatever. I can't even quote myself because that's not how it goes. And I literally was like, I was like, excuse me? I really did ask for an apple. So
you
then
about died.
I was like, oh my God, is it really you? Can I get a photo? And then when I was leaving, the girl was like, the girl was like, oh my God,
you
can I get a
Amber?
photo? Yeah.
She called you Amber, not Amber Lynn.
Yeah, I get recognized a lot. I know a lot of people don't believe it, but I think it's because, like...
Why don't they believe you?
I don't know.
That's weird.
Why is that weird?
Because I can't go anywhere with you without...
It's not that we don't believe you don't get recognized. It's that we don't believe people are actually complimenting you.
somebody recognizing you.
Yeah, I think it's like because of the YouTube and because of the TikTok, so it makes it like a double whammy. I don't know, but
wow.
Mom, good night. We're going to bed. I can't. Hello. So it is the next day and I'm actually about to do my members live stream. I just have a lot going on. I have a lot in my head and in my brain, whether it's mental.
Doesn't she do that at night? So she basically barely vlogged Monday, didn't vlog Tuesday, and we're already 6 minutes into a 25-minute long video. And you say you have work ethic?
Or physical, like just my health in general. So I don't really know how this live stream is gonna go. I really wanted to cancel it, but I don't want to let anyone down. So I'm gonna do it. And yeah, I appreciate my members. They genuinely always put me in a...
I'd say I remember what the hell she talked about in this members only live stream, because I do watch the Salty Crab recaps. But she does the same shit every single fucking time.
In a better mood, so I have really high hopes for this live stream. I am currently wearing Carmex because my lips are super dry. I got a drink from Chick-fil-A, Diet Dr. Pepper.
I just killed myself. Okay. I won't do that again, but I just drank some Dr. Pepper strawberry. Ow.
I need to get a few groceries. I just have been not feeling the greatest, so I haven't done that. I have to go live in a minute and 10 seconds.
Oh my God, she's gonna...
All right, you guys, so I had my live stream and I feel a million times better. I went over the 2 hours because I was genuinely just enjoying the time that I was having. I appreciate you guys more than you know. And I did just also film my weigh-in video. So I have the rest of the night tonight to edit
You mean your non-weigh-in video?
it, process it, export it, upload it, and schedule it for you guys to watch. All right, you guys, so I'm just currently doing some chores right now. Cleaning my toilet, just did some dishes.
You mean cleaning the corner of your counter?
Actually finished editing my video and it's scheduled. It's literally 2 a.m. right now and I'm just cleaning. But I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm kind of nocturnal right now. So it's crazy how beginning of the day, I just did not feel the greatest at all. But my live stream and editing and just cleaning, I don't know, cleaning is super therapeutic. So we got that clean. All right, so now I'm gonna go do the litter box and I might go through more of my clothes.
Oh God, she's basically throwing this in here to be like, hey guys, look, I actually clean.
To get rid of them, I don't know yet. Okay guys, it is the next day. I have not done my hair or my makeup yet, which I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do because today is when I film my Let's Talk video and I like to have my hair and makeup done for it. But anyways, I wanna show you a salad that I'm really into right now. I know I could make this at home, fully aware. No need to point out the obvious, but I'm just getting my handy dandy fork ready here. But I actually talked about this salad in my live stream where I've noticed I've been talking more about things that I don't mention in my videos. Like I mentioned how when they did my lung scan, CT scan, and x-ray, they didn't mention this to me, but when I signed on to my little doodad, like to see all my results, it shows that I'm still suffering with that thing that I was suffering with years ago. Do you guys remember when they were like, oh, you could have lung cancer? Then they changed it to, oh, you have a collapsed lung. And then they changed it to, oh, you have a blood clot in your lung. And then it was, oh no, you have walking pneumonia. Like it was 4 things all within a couple of weeks that they kept changing it to. I guess I still have that because in my results, it shows that I still have it. I don't know what it is. Definitely freaks me out. I talked about it in my live stream and I didn't even notice.
If this shit actually freaked you out, you would do something to save your life. But all I'm hearing is more excuses.
That until after I saw my results, it just genuinely like freaks me out. Anyway, so it's a chef salad. It's supposed to come with ham and tomato, but I said no thank you. So this is turkey. There's cheese, tons of lettuce under this, boiled egg, cucumber, little tiny bit of bacon.
That's meant for multiple people.
And, it looks like they forgot the best part. Do I have any red onion? I don't think so. Oh, well, that's okay. I love red onion on salad. It does come with 2 ranches, which I used both yesterday, and I realized after shaking it up, that's just like way too much. Like I genuinely wasn't even able to enjoy it because it was so much ranch. So I just need this one for sure.
Wait, this is the second time you've gotten this?
So the ranch is on there, and then I'm sure everyone knows this trick, but I'm telling you, best idea ever. Make sure this is closed and then shake it. You gotta shake it for a hot minute. There we go. I edited out most of the shaking, by the way. Salad is complete. I love a chef salad. So I'm sitting here editing. I'm a mess. How did my earring fall out? Anyways, I was sitting here editing my video because I just did my Let's Talk video and I forgot to do my eyebrows today. I just look weird. I was sitting here editing it and I'm like, why do I look so weird? Like, what is happening?
You look so weird because you're over 500 pounds. Probably closer to 600 pounds.
And then I put 2 and 2 together and I was like, oh my God, I forgot to do my eyebrows. So then I like went all the way to the beginning of the video and I did like a disclaimer for my eyebrows. Who knows why? Okay guys, so I was in the shower and I remembered in my live stream, people were like, oh my God, your hair is just looking so much better. What do you use? I was in the shower tonight doing my hair and I was like, you know what? Why don't I just show it in a vlog? So I use the Pantene Moisture shampoo and conditioner. It's the rehydration kind, and I'm telling you, I like this shampoo and conditioner above any of the ones that I've used recently throughout the year, trying to figure out how to make my hair better. Not only that, but I always use this Chi Silk Infusion. It's just an oil you can put.
Her skin is looking so bad lately. Like, where are we at? Okay, we're at the auto quality, but like, bro. Lose the weight and your skin will look better.
Put it to damp hair, you can put it to dry hair. Depending on how much you use, like right when you use it, you're like, oh my God, my hair is gonna be oily. Oh no, it literally, the oil dries and it just leaves your hair so shiny. And on top of that, if I wanna use heat to my hair, which I never used to do my whole life, I would never use a protectant. I know, that's bad. Now I use the Chi 44 Iron Guard. It's a thermal protection spray, so I use this as well. I recommend Chi, I recommend Pantene, but do remember everyone's hair is different. Also, an update, at the beginning of this vlog, you guys saw that I had to go back to the hospital because it was literally directed to me too. And the referral paper they gave me, I have called that number like literally upwards to 20 times. I've called at 8 a.m., 9 a.m., noon, and they have not answered. I'm gonna keep trying because it is like a referral.
Lady! These people are probably just like, oh my God, leave us alone for 5 seconds.
Referral center for me to see a specialist. I'm not sure what type of specialist, but they were like very direct of like, please call this number. So I am gonna keep trying that. And by the way, as you guys know, my doctor's appointment's in a month. I have received 3 text messages from my doctor's office saying, okay, this is your doctor's appointment, but now there's an opening. And I'm telling you, I try to respond to it as quick as possible. Today, I responded to it 3 minutes after it was sent to me. I was like, accept, I'll take the new appointment, which would only be in like a few days. I was literally too late. Someone responded quicker than me. That literally shocked me because 3 minutes, who knows? I've received a few of those text messages, so I'm sure I'll receive more. And the next one I get, I'm gonna try to respond so fast.
Remember, this is the person who said she has a work ethic.
Hello. So I think it's been a couple days. I didn't vlog yesterday. So yeah, it has been a couple days. Hello. It is Friday. So I'm getting ready to actually go to bingo with my mom. And I am a little triggered, I guess you could say the word is. Fridays are usually the day where I vape. And I go to bingo a little high. And it feels good. I'm relaxed. It's just been like a pattern, a habit. It's what I do. But when I saw my results and I saw that I still have that little lung thing, which I don't understand like what it is. But when I saw like the results with my own eyeballs and I saw that I still had that, I immediately threw away my vapes. I know I shouldn't be vaping anyways as someone who is my size, but seeing that just like confirmed it for me that like I should not be vaping.
So the lung thing makes you throw away your vapes. But the fact that you are over 500 pounds does not kick you into gear to actually making healthy life choices. Got it.
So I just feel a little bit triggered, but I'm no longer gonna vape. I threw them away like 4 days ago. It's hard. It is. It's like I'm realizing that I relied on that feeling. And it wasn't just Fridays that I would vape. It's Fridays that I would vape the most. When I leave.
Amber. It's called an addiction. You have an addiction to food, you have an addiction to gambling, and I bet you more than anything you have an addiction to weed.
Leave my house because I do not vape indoors. I vape when I take Twinkie out, I vape if I'm waiting for DoorDash, and it's just like become a part of my ritual. And now I can't do it, and it's just like a weird triggering feeling where I'm like,
you're addicted. Just like I'm addicted to caffeine. I fucking cannot go a day without my coffee in the morning. I can't. I am fully aware of this. But you know what? I can make healthy choices with how I consume my coffee.
Like, damn, I relied on vaping. And that's like hard to like wrap my head around, but that's okay. We're gonna get through it together. I just need to continue making these like better choices for my body.
And you have no self-control, so you're going to be back to vaping in like 2 days.
So for me, my favorite games are the ones where we get to choose our own numbers. So this is a You Pick 'em letter X. and then they do this one at the end of the night. It's just like a you pick 'em bingo. Usually I do one, okay, so this is embarrassing to even admit. So there's 75 numbers that you can choose from, but you only get to choose 63. So I like to choose 1 through 75. So what I do is I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, I'll put them randomly, and then that means there's 12 numbers that I cannot use, and then I'll add them over here. But this time I decided to try something different and just choose numbers that I actually like a lot. And by the way, this bingo hall, you can talk as much as you want because they have these loud like fans for the cigarette smoke. See, like those like all over the place, so you can like yap the whole time. Because me and my mom talk the whole time, me and my friend, so we do a lot of talking. Plus,
here you are complaining that you're triggered because you threw away all your vape stuff because of a lung thing, and then you willingly go somewhere where there's a ton of cigarette smoke. Got it.
plus the people who work here will chime in with us and stuff. So yeah, it's a really nice environment. I love it. My hair looks a mess. What is going on? Come on, B6.
Bingo!
Okay, you guys, so I have been home from bingo for about an hour now. So before I went to bingo, I actually super chatted Keemstar on his LOL Cow Live. LOL Cow Live, excuse me. The way he reacted was everything. Keem, stop being so butthurt that I have not gone on your show. It genuinely cracked me up, I'm not gonna lie about it. He wants
You think he's butthurt that you haven't gone on his show? Bitch, you are butthurt that he called you out.
wants me bad. But I was already in LOL Cow Queens, and I admitted to them that, you know what? If any of these shows I was gonna be on them, it would be Queens. I don't think I would ever be a host. It doesn't seem like really my thing because I really want to focus on my channel, obviously. Like, I've had you guys for 13 years. But to pop in there every now and then, it might be something that, I don't know. I'm conflicted. There's so many people who want me to do it and so many people who are like, Amberlynn, don't do it. So anyways, a couple days ago, my mom actually called me and she was like, Amber, I got something for you. Oh? Okay, well, hello to you too. Years and years and years ago, I'm telling you, like 2 decades ago, my mom was obsessed with cherries. She had cherry everything. Random fact, she even has a cherry tattoo. And I also love cherries, as you know. So my mom found this and bought it for me and surprised me with it. Isn't it so freaking cute? So I have to take off this sticker from the bottom here and I'm gonna set it on my bookshelf. It's literally gonna be perfect. Like, isn't that so sweet? Like, oh my God, where should I put it? Like, right here? Ah! So freaking cute. Isn't that so sweet? You know what? I kind of want you guys to see it while I'm filming because I film here a lot.
She's got balls next to her lips.
Right there. Maybe right here.
Now they're next to her pussy.
Oh, okay. Yes. Perfect next to wasabi. Hi, baby boy.
Editing Gremlin here, but I just noticed this. She cares more about the Lego cat than her own pets. How often have you ever seen her turn around and go, who's a good boy or who's a good girl, and actually pet them when they're right there? But she just did it for a fucking Lego. What the fuck?
All right, you guys, hello. It is the next day. I'm wearing the same earrings as yesterday because, I don't know, they might be like my new favorite. Oh, my mom's calling. Oh, wait, okay.
Dude, look at how much her fucking thing is all stretched out. What the heck?
They might be like my new favorite. Oh, my mom's calling. Oh wait, okay, never mind. I think it was a mistake because she just ended the call with me. So I'm actually about to go babysit my step niece and nephew. But before that, my mom said she wants to go get a drink from 7-Eleven.
I wouldn't trust her to babysit my dog. Let alone my cats.
So we're gonna do that. And then after I babysit, my mom is going to this like convention for her sobriety and she invited me. So I'm really excited. There's a what? Hi. And I don't know, I'm really excited. And we get to celebrate my mom's sobriety today. I'm trying to decide between a Gatorade Zero, a water. Leaning
Get the water. You don't need the electrolytes in the Gatorade Zero. Because you don't do shit.
towards water. So I'm gonna get one of these guys. See?
How much do you also want to bet she got a diet soda along with it?
So you just want like a regular braid that starts up here?
Yeah.
Do you want it tight?
Yeah.
Where's the hair tie?
She got me this one and then put this over it.
Hi, Judy.
I'm doing a braid. Yeah. This Barbie is sober. That's what her shirt
Isn't that
says.
cute?
Yes, very much.
Well, at least you didn't show the kid. Does she just like not want to eat at home or like cook her own meals at all?
Well, it's currently hailing and it's hitting my window.
Yeah, crack the window.
I'm a little bit nervous about it.
Nervous about hail? Whatever.
Hello, hello. It is the next day. You guys, I had...
Will you stop drinking soda? I say this as I drink soda.
nothing to drink. Literally even ran out of water. I do not like these at all, but I still have them sitting in my fridge. It's the Dr. Pepper Blackberry
If you didn't like them, why didn't you just give them back to your mom?
Zero Sugar. So I was like sipping on it with a straw. It's not good at all.
And didn't you get the thingy for like the water jug things?
So I'm actually getting ready to go to the vet. But I just wanted to tell you, yesterday was an amazing day. It was a private personal day. So I did not vlog, but I had so much fun. And it was just a really great time. And by the way, there is not going to be a weekly Amazon haul in this vlog because I haven't bought anything from Amazon. And there's also not going to be a weekly Lego update because I have not built any Lego. I've just been...
What about the 2 days that you didn't do anything? You're saying you just sat on your couch like a lump?
busy and I don't know. By the way, I've had Scentbird. I haven't really talked about it for a while now. You guys, this company is amazing. I get a new one of these things every single month. I'm like prescribed to like the highest part where I get like 5 perfumes. So they're just samples and then you put them in here. I guess I could show you guys my collection.
Okay,
Just not right now.
knows what- She said she gets the 5 one.
Because I have to leave soon. So I like to keep one in my makeup bag. I keep one in my purse. I keep one by the door. And then I also get the like really like itty bitty samples that are like literally like this big. It's just a really cool way. Scentbird, by the way, is what it is. It's a really cool way to like find new perfume. I love
Dude, she's trying to get a sponsorship.
it. All right, you guys. So it is tarot time. And I heard some people...
I thought it was oracle cards, not tarot. There is a difference.
People thinking that it's bad to read your tarot yourself. Not true. Experienced tarot readers actually encourage it. It's good for personal growth, spiritual growth, working on your intuition.
It's good for personal growth when you actually listen to what the cards are telling you and not what you want to hear.
And it's great for reflecting. Are you kidding? It's therapeutic. Like, there is nothing about unencouragement towards reading tarot. So I don't know. I just thought that was kind of a weird thing that I saw recently. I was like, no. Actually really good to read tarot and oracle for yourself. So I personally only read oracle once a week, and it's with you guys. I do reflect a little bit more off camera, especially with the stuff that I don't feel comfortable sharing on YouTube, which is okay because I do have boundaries. So the 3 decks that I'm doing today is Life Happens, Feminine Wisdom, and Believe in Your Own Magic.
Just so you know, the deck that I have been shuffling is my Dragon Wisdom deck because I only bring the dragons out for this now.
All right, so first card is Nurturing. I love this deck. I think it's so beautiful. This is the deck I like to do during my members' live streams. Second card is Guidance, Help from the Higher Being. Your new sense of direction and purpose is about to develop. The path is becoming clearer. Your thoughts are becoming simpler. Your mind is becoming far more focused. Visualize yourself as you walk your own path towards your wildest dreams. What do you see on it? How do you overcome the obstacles you meet? What is your attitude? What do you do on days when you lack motivation? Close your eyes and confirm your divine guidance. Your inner voice knows what you are being guided and protected every step of the way. I say yes to my higher calling. Third card is Potion. Remember to practice self-love. Also really love the pictures in this deck as well. You're familiar with concepts of self-love and self-care, but either you've never actively practiced them or there's something you've fallen behind on. Either way, you should get back on track. Keep yourself maintained in all ways, big or small. That can mean calling it quits to take a luxurious bath instead, or that can mean putting on a rosewater face mask and getting out your planners so you can sort out your life before it gets too out of control. Genuinely, this is just very self-love focused. This coming week, I have an appointment and I have other appointments that I need to schedule.
Or it's telling you to get your ass in gear so you can actually, heal yourself.
And I feel like that falls under self-care. Me eating better, going to the doctor, getting all of this, health stuff figured out is me nurturing myself in ways that sometimes I genuinely neglect. And I know the ways that I need to nurture myself. I know the ways that I need to give myself
What the hell happened to your arm, lady?
self-love and self-care, and I'm not going to stop. I'm going to be an advocate. I'm going to love myself. I'm going to love my body. I'm going to love my heart. I'm going to love who I am as a person because I've spent so long hating myself, so long disliking so many different aspects of myself. People genuinely only give themselves self-love and self-care if they like themselves, if they love themselves, if they want to nurture and care for themselves. So I think this coming week, I really need to just focus on me. And I'm going to do everything I can to become a healthier.
When do you not focus on you? That's the real question.
Better version of me. So I'm going to go. I hope that you guys did enjoy this vlog, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Ivy. All right. Let's. Oh shit. Damn, I didn't even notice that earlier. Woo. Ooh, 7 hours and still only 15K views? Damn, girl. Did they have the Denny's D-Dimer special? I see what you did there. An ER scare and then immediately going to Denny's is poetic. I'm not a chest pain girly pop. No one is. Chest pain is not a personality trait or a hobby. I think this is your sign to stop adding girly pop to everything you say. It's not cute. Nothing says I really care about my health like stopping at Denny's immediately after you leave the ER. You will never change, right? First time I've seen someone look so happy and smiley after an ER visit. Almost like you didn't need to go. And of course, you had to stop and get a grand slam. I'm not a chest girly pop. This needs to stop. The quirkiness has reached critical mass. The hard pivot from being so scared about your health to Denny's, any sliver of hope I had for you is completely gone. So you called Zachary Michael abusive, but Keemstar is hilarious. He was not being funny with you. You have as much bias as you accuse everyone else of having. Amber, had the elevated D-dimer been an issue, they would have treated it the first time you were there. You were the one worried and calling them back. They're not going to tell you not to go because then they could be held liable. They didn't say you needed to get it figured out now. That's just what you interpreted from what they told you. There is no way you have such little shame. I've been here for a long time and I'm somehow still astounded that you spent 8 hours in the ER because of a health scare and not only went to Denny's, but showed us. Actually, I cannot. I had the entire organ removed due to cancer, and even now, troubling blood work and possible clots still aren't enough to keep her out of Denny's. Damn. Ain't that the truth? 10 minutes, 4 seconds. This is 100% a family-sized salad. A catering order for a family to serve each member of the family and a portion of the family a portion. She ordered modified, bought and ate an entire family-sized salad. Exactly. But I think I will end it there. Oh wow, I've been going for 41 minutes, which means my rice is done, which means I can make dinner. Yeah! But I hope you guys had a fun time. And don't forget to check out my books on Amazon. I will leave a link in the description below. And that's it. I will catch you guys in the next one, and I appreciate you so much. This has been Some Gamer Gremlin signing off. I have earned my chicken, bacon, and rice dinner. Fuck yeah. For the change you seek, you first must give in to death. The death of old ideas, the death of broken systems. You see the rose's beauty, but know not the cost. For to hold and know, first you must bleed by the thorn. Your soul screams for nourishment, yet you offer it hollow self-love. Denial cloaked as guidance, a poisoned witch's brew. You grip the reins with no control, a chariot bound for nowhere whole. The cycle ends, but you refuse, clinging to comfort built to lose. And by your side the fool just smiles, blind to the crumble, walking miles. The tower shakes, she looks away, hoping love will make it stay. But deeper still the trumpet cries, a call to wake you both deny. No judgment heeded, no growth in sight, just haunted dreams in endless night. Two suns burn bright, but fail to feed. One drinks the fame, the other need. A garden starved, the soiled spoiled. The empress weeps where love's been soiled. No root can grow in poisoned ground when all that's fed is going round. A bond not built to truly thrive, just starry masks worn to survive. A dream of love 10 chalices bright, but chains hold tight beneath the light. A mother's grip, a daughter's plea, yet neither one will set them free. Illusions fade, the moon's grown tired of playing muse to bonds misfired. The truth is near, the veil torn. But will they rise or stay reborn? She fans her flame from gilded throne, yet wonders why she burns alone. The wounds they share are left to rot, love turned lesson they forgot. A queen reversed with coin in hand, feeds not the soil, but sows the sand. For roots don't grow where care is feigned, and all that's built is loss reframed.